Hello everyone. We are about to start our online class. I will wait a little bit for everyone to join. Hello. Thank you for coming. Today we are going to have like double fun. So we will make something, we will have fun while making it, and then we can continue using it and having the fun. Hello to everyone. Hello. So for today's class, we will need very simple materials. We will need a ruler. We will need some color markers, scissors, and just normal white sheet of paper. I asked to make it a little bit thicker because today we are going to create a memory game. So I will teach you how to make memory game. That's why in order for it to survive for some time, that's why I asked the paper that is a little bit thicker. But again, it's up to you. We can try to practice for the first time maybe on the normal office paper if you don't have like thick one, and then we can make the cover of the memory game. So we will draw something on one side, and then we can basically stick it with the one that we will draw. But anyway, that at the end I will show it definitely. So how do you feel? Are you ready to start? Can you see me well? Everything is fine. We have these wonderful flowers with me today. They will help me to create some mood. And let's begin. So first we will start by creating the base for the memory game. As you know, most probably the memory game is consisting of cards from where you have the same pictures, and then you flip them over and you have to mess them up and then try to find the matching pair. So we're going to make this one so you can play either with your brothers, sisters, maybe with your parents or any pets you have at home. Why not? Sometimes my dog likes to play with me. So what I suggest to do, if you have a normal A4 paper, just a normal A4 paper, so before I calculated that we can divide it into 12 squares that will be 7 centimeters each. Oh, here my dog is coming. I think she heard her name. I'm sure you can hear your names. That's my doggy. Say hello. Say hello. So what we will do, so we need to take our ruler, and then from the top we will start marking 7, then 14, then 21, and last one will be 28. Again, I will show you. So we start to mark the lines for our memory game. So that will be 7, then 14, then 21, and then 28. If there is anyone joining us younger, so they will not be able to do that, I would ask parents to help them, at least with this one. And then the later process we can do by ourselves. So to make sure that everything will go straight and correct, I will mark from both sides. Again, I will do the same: 7, 14, 21, and 28. And then on the other side, it will be exactly the same. So we will have 7, 14, and 21 will be already the end of the page. Then in the bottom, we do exactly the same. 7, 14, and 21 is the end of the sheet. And then, of course, we will need to combine all of them. So we are preparing the base for our memory game. I'm sure that you have some of them already at home, but I will teach you how to create your own, and you can do with any subject you like. So basically now we have 12 squares here, so it means we will have 6 pairs of cards. If you want to make more, yeah, so you can do one extra sheet, but let's start with this one and then we will see how it will go. So for today, for the memory game, I suggest to take the subject animals. Okay, and meanwhile I will also to teach you how to draw the different faces of the animals. So this will be our cards. Yeah, then we will later on we will cut them. So now we need to draw 2 pairs of different animals. So for example, we will have here like one panda, and then the same panda should be here. Then for example, we will draw a lion, and then the same lion will be here. Then we will draw, for example, a rabbit, and the same rabbit will be here. So all of the animals that we are going to draw, we need to make them 2. Okay? So let's start with the funny one. You can continue with the pencils or with the black marker, whatever you have. So I will do with the black marker, so it will be a little bit more visible for you. So I want to show you the first one. We will make the funny one. As I said, it will be panda. Most of the animals, they will contain like the circle as their face. So I decided not to make any difficulties for myself. So I found something just round, and I will use it as a base for my memory game. So just have a look around. Do you have anything like a cup, maybe a small bottle? So just it will be easy for you. Anything round shape, maybe the cap from the water or something, because for us it will be just easy. I will locate it on the paper and just trace it around. I will give you a minute so you can find anything around at home. If you don't have, there is no worries. You can just make the circles by your hand as well. That maybe technically it will be even better because you can practice your hand. So the first one I told you, that would be a nice teddy bear panda. So to make panda, we will need to have, first of all, of course, panda has ears. Так, one ear, and then another one. So most importantly here that we need to try to make them look the same. So that's why I suggest we start in parallel doing the same thing. So if we made ears here, let's make ears directly on the second one. So for the newly joined people, I will tell you what we did. So we took the A4 paper and then we measured with the ruler 7 centimeters, 7, 14, 21, 28 on the length, and on the width we did 7, 14, 21 was already the end of the paper. So we draw the line, so that will become our cards. Later on we will cut them with scissors. And then we are making the memory game, so that's why every animal we draw today we have to make in two. So later on our memory game will work. And we started now with panda. So at the same time we're going to learn today how to draw the faces of some animals. Так, our panda already has ears, and then of course her funny eyes. Yeah, so we make 1, 2, and then because her circles around are black, we will make 2. Did you see panda in the zoo before? They are extremely, extremely funny animals. And inside, of course, we need to make another eye, so they will have the eye. And then we make them a very cute nose. And the mouth. So that will be our panda. So now I'm going to repeat the same. I will try to repeat the same here, but of course it will be very difficult. But we learn and we try, and this is how we get better. So again the eyes, and then the big circles around the eyes, and don't forget inside one more. I have a very funny story about pandas and me and my sister. One time we were traveling to Shanghai, I think, and her dream was to see real pandas because she likes them a lot, and we read in the internet that actually Shanghai has one of the best zoo with pandas. So we decided that definitely we need to go because she likes them a lot. So we went there. We were a little bit late with our train and our schedule, so we basically had to run to the zoo so we can see these wonderful creatures. And imagine what happened. We came there, and yes, they have a very, very big cages with pandas, and they are huge. But the pandas were so lazy, so they were just laying on their backs, eating maybe the bamboos or something. So except their back and maybe a little bit of their paws, we didn't see anything. So till now I'm joking with my sister that oh my god, these pandas that we saw, they are wonderful, because we didn't even see them. So till now we have our joke about these pandas. Okay, we have Dag. How are you doing, guys? Are you trying to catch up? Please let me know. I will repeat again for those who just joined. So what we did, so we took the A4 paper, it should be thick paper, and then we divided it with the ruler into several squares by 7 centimeters each. So 7, 14, 21 and 28. So the same here, 7, 14 and 21. We draw these lines. Thank you very much for your hearts. I can see that you are fine. And then we start to draw each of the picture by 2, because that will be a memory game. So we need to have 2 pair of cards so they can match each other. So we did panda, and then since this is a memory game and we will like to make it a bit complicated, so what we will do, because panda is still a bear, so let's make a bear, actually like a proper bear. So what I will do, I will take again the same, it's actually pencil sharpener. So I will just make 2 proper circles with them, just to make it a little bit easier on me. So the end result will find, so instead of like you can find anything around you that is square in shape, like any bottle cap, maybe small cup, even if you have the glue, most probably it has like the round shape, so you can use it. So our second pair of animals will be the teddy bear. It will be a little bit easier than panda. So we will have also small ears. Так. Then it has this cute part of the face. Inside that one we have like a tiny nose. And that will be the mouth. And the remaining only for us is to put the eyes. I will tell you why we are doing the things in parallel, because once your hand is got used to draw some kind of element, it will be easier to repeat the same on the second copy. But if we will draw, for example, one teddy bear, then when we start the second one, then something will go a little bit different, because our hand, of course, is unique, and every time we try to do something like the same, especially in the drawing or painting, it hardly will come the same. So that's why if we do one ear, we try to do the same ear on the second element at the same time. So here, because the panda is black and white, and this teddy bear can be brown, so it's up to you. You can color them, yeah, or you can keep them a bit complicated. Maybe I will do only the face, but here it's up to you. If you would like to color them, please do so. If you like to keep it complicated, because of course, you know, it's very easy to remember something if you have some colorful and bright spots, so you will catch it very easy. But if you want to make it very complicated, especially if you're playing with your parents, then don't color it. So it will be all black and white, and it will be very difficult to focus on it. So it depends on you, how much you like it. I will just make like some elements. Okay. So what else we can do? So we will have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pairs. But of course you can continue as much as you want. So we will start with the pair number 3. And then what we can do, I will take again the same square. So basically that will be the base for our faces all the way. And then, because we are going to make it very tricky today, yeah, so let's make something that is very close to this one. I will start and then you will tell me who is that. And we have a piggy pig. Okay, so now we try to repeat here, and let's see if I will manage. So they have very certain shape of the ears. Yeah. See, already, like I told you that you should repeat one by one, and then I did the mistake by myself. So already the ears a little bit different. Okay, I will try to catch up and make the same nose at least. I think it should be more like that. And then we make the eyes. Okay, here also up to you. If you want to color it completely, please feel free to do so. I will just add a little bit of touch. I will make them pink ears. Oh, and maybe the nose, so it will be more cute. Whoever just joined, let me repeat what we are doing today. We are making a memory game. So we have actually a double fun today. So we have fun creating something, and then we will have fun playing with it. So what we did, we took the A4 paper and we divided it by 7 centimeter squares. So that will be our covers for the memory game. And then we started to draw the pair of different animals, and at the same time today I'm teaching how to make different faces of the animals. Okay, the next pair, I think again I will use the same. And then also I advise to find something round shape, just to make it easy and fast to draw the circles for the faces. They will be a little bit more straight, because even I cannot draw a proper circle without this guideline. If I will do by hand, it will be like that. Now I have something very funny for you. It will be this way. A huge smile, as I like. Most probably you know that whatever I'm drawing, I'm giving it like a very, very big smile. And then 2 smaller circles here. That would be a funny frog. So the structure is very simple. We have 1 big circle and 2 small circles, and then we give the frog a huge, huge smile. Yes. Oh, I like that you're answering me. Thank you. I will also like color a little bit here, not much. Maybe only the eyes. Or let's color it all actually. It looks funny. And then I will continue coloring at the same time. Who just joined us, they will have time to catch up. Okay, this is one. And the second. With this technique that we are learning today, you can actually do a lot of memory games. Of course, you are not limited at all to the amount of the cards. So now we have only 12, but you can do as much as you want. So it should be equal number all the time. And then instead of these animals, you can do anything, basically anything. One of the options that I thought maybe I will show to you today was like different emotions. Yeah, so instead of like doing this one, you can make different faces. Yeah, for example, we have the same face. Yeah, and then we can draw, like for example, someone very angry. Yeah, or we can make it like, for example, a very happy face. So here in these cards you can draw anything, but just remember that it should be in pairs. Yeah, so emotions, clothes, cars, whatever you have in mind, you can draw anything, but just remember to make them in pairs. Okay, and we have last 2 pair to continue. Again, our favorite circle. Of course, there is unlimited options of the faces we can draw, but I just took the most funny and that I like the most. And now also small ears. And then I'm sure you already understood who is that. That's the king of the animals. And we will also give him a little nose and a smile. And the eyes. Yes, correct, that's the line. And for him, you can color him all over, of course, but I will give him the color only on his what else you can do on this memory game. So for example, you can make different words, yeah, or maybe even some kind of mathematic tasks. For example, you can write here like 7 minus 3, yeah, that will be 4, and then another card will be 7 minus 8 minus 4, that will be also 4, yeah. So the results of the mathematical calculation will be the same. So you need not only to find the matching card, but also like to calculate it before you will take it or not. I think this is also a nice option, especially for a person like me, because I'm very bad at counting, to be honest. You know that this here only the line, the male one, it has it. So that, like, if it's a lady line, then they don't have this nice hair around. I'm sure everyone saw the Lion King movie and the cartoon. When I was small, it was one of my favorite ones. And we have the last one. What we are going to do? Anyway, we will start as usual with our circle. Yeah, of course, I'm giving you time, no worries. Anyway, guys, if you feel that, for example, now I'm very fast, all the records of the classes I put on the YouTube, the link is in the bio, so all the previous classes are available there. They are both in Russian and in English language. So whatever language you want to practice, you can watch either in Russian or in English. Next session now at 6 p.m. we will have exactly the same class but in Russian language, and all the previous records are in YouTube. So you can always go back. Those IGTV movies that I'm putting now as a post, it's just like, you know, of course it's not the classes, it's like a small spoiler for parents, I would say. So you will see the full scale of the class, but in very quick, short period of time. So you will not have to watch like, you know, 30-40 minutes to see what is the end result. And you can go back to YouTube and check the classes. So the last pair, well, thank you very much. I'm happy that you like it. And the last pair, what we will do, okay, let's make a complicated one. Since we don't want to make it easy memory game, so we have someone who is very close relative to this one. So that will be a cat. So we do the ears. And then we have, of course, this cute nose. Yeah, the cats usually have. Then we will give it a big smile. All our animals are very kind. And then the eyes. And here I started to make the stripes, because, you know, all the cats have different patterns. Some of them can be with no stripes, some of them will have some stripes. Oh, we forgot the most important part. One here. And I will do also a little bit of coloring. Let me make it a bit grayish. And so we have 6 pair of animals. Yeah, we have panda, bear, piggy pig, frog, lion, and the cat. So what we need to do now, because it's a memory game, of course, what we need to do now, we will have to cut them on the lines. Here I want to suggest you to do something very nice. If you have any colored paper at home, yeah, in my case I have something like that. It's like a carton, 300 grams, or just like a simple color paper. So you can put this one on the top of it. You can glue them together before you do the cutout. Then you glue them together, because when you will start playing the games, then the back side will be nice. Because, for example, if you will look at the back side now, most probably the markers, they went out. So it doesn't look very pretty. So what I suggest you to do, to take some kind of carton, or maybe exactly the same but white paper, just stick them together, so the back side will be clean, because then, you know, someone can be cheating on the games, and by these marks they can already identify the matching pair, so which we don't want to do. So that's why we need maybe to cover. If there is nothing visible on the back side, so just leave it as it is and we will just cut. But if you have the same like me, something which is visible, so I will just put extra paper here, and then we will cut. If you need more time to finish your work, please, there is no need to rush. Meanwhile, I will start cutting. Guys, if you have a smaller kids with you and they are not still comfortable with the scissors, please do help them. However, to be honest, my teaching education says that with the guidance of the parents, the kids will learn to do something faster if they are allowed to do this by themselves. So if you feel that they are not going to cut their fingers, so allow them to cut it. And then we will cut each of the cards. Oh my god, I like these faces so much. They look so cute. As I said earlier, instead of these pictures, you can use any other subjects like clothes, food, countries, I don't know, like some kind of mathematic puzzles, riddles, anything. Here your fantasy can go as far as you only can imagine. Here we go. So now we can play. Here's our funny animals. To be honest, I like them a lot. I hope you also liked it and you enjoyed. And don't forget to send me your works to see how it came out. Maybe you can actually go even more and create something else, and then share with me what did you do, how did you like it. And that would be, to be honest, very nice. I would be happy to see something else. And of course, I don't need to tell you how you play these games, yeah, because so we turn over these cards, yeah, and then we try to open them one by one and find, like, here's the line. So then we remove it, and then like this should be closed, all of them. And then we have, for example, the cat, and here we have another cat, and then they remove. So that's why, remember, I told you to make the cover on the back side, if in case the marker, or it's visible on the back side, so it will not be very helpful to others to play this memory game, so you have to cover the back side. Thank you very much for everyone who joined. I will remind you that this live video will be available on the page for the next 24 hours. Then the record will be available in the YouTube. Yeah. And then in the YouTube also you have all the previous classes, whatever we did already, they are there. They are both in 2 languages. So please feel free to go back there, and maybe you want to repeat something or you missed some of the classes. So you're most welcome to go to the YouTube channel. It's the same, playart_UAE, and the link is available in the bio directly, so you don't need even to search. Thank you very much. I will be waiting for your works. Please share with me your photos. I would be really happy to see them. And I will see you now next time on Friday, 7 p.m. It will be the same from the City Center MySum page. We are going to do something also very cute. And if this time we did something for fun, and then on Friday we will do something which is very practical. I hope you will like it. And then Saturday also we will have the class from the City Center MySum page. And now whoever wants to join at 6 p.m. class, which will be in Russian, you're most welcome. And hope to see you all soon again.